Welcome back to Limbus Company, Canto 5. Last time, we got the shocking news that apparently Ahab was planning to betray us the entire time. What? I know. This time, we've got to find a way to get around this obstacle in our paths in order to actually get to the heart, get to Ahab, and hopefully kill her. Ahab's crew and Ishmael shouted from the top of their lungs, "Kill the pallid whale and all shall be over." And now Ishmael? Okay, event time. What's it going to be? Same in the description here. This has the artery Ahab was talking about. Once we cut this thing open, our path to the center of the heart will open. Cut open the artery, proceed to the next choice. This is much tougher than I expected. The artery appeared much sturdier than we had initially assumed. Cutting it open with a single strike won't be an easy task, but if we delay too much here, we won't be able to arrive at the rendezvous area in time. Who can possibly cut it open with a single strike? That's a good question. Who can? Any single coins? No, the single coins are all 50-50s, yeah. How are you looking? Not great. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do, like... I mean, we need one of two for Gregor. This is our best chance. Nice. Gregor slowed their breathing and steadied their poise. Ooh. We're striking the artery, slicing it clean open. Oh, I get it. Poise, because it's a pride one, and poise is to do with pride. Sanguine fluid rushes at a terrifying rate. Blood from the opening begins to slow, the path begins to open. Make our way to the heart. Oh, I heal for 10 SP. How nice. More Pegatule. Is this going to be where we get the Envy Pegatule? Surely. Surely, Envy Pegatule. Real? Question mark? Real? It's insane copium, I know. It's like that and like Farm Watch, like the things that like will never be real. We're gonna get like Bloom Pegatule 2 before we even get like anything of Envy. I can just feel it. Hey, you're gonna win this clash, that's for sure. You can just really tell. That's all that clashed again, so we can deal with the rest of yous. There we go, that'll work. Favorites on most of these things, decent. Okay. Oh. That's unfortunate. You needed two tails to, you needed two heads to actually win that if the enemy got ahead, so you know, it didn't go well. Unfortunate. Opportunistic slash would have been so good, but tails. Tails moment. Really the issue with the main story content is how often you're reduced to 0 sanity. This game is not balanced around being at 0 sanity. So at that point, there's just a lot. And I mean, that's how it goes. Not really that big of a deal. It's just my main gripe with, you know, doing the main story stuff. I mean, the actual story of the main story goes so hard, that's for sure. No doubt there. Can't wait for Mirror Dungeon 3, though. Especially if it's actually going to release, like, in 2 weeks after this update, which I think is likely. But if it releases 2 weeks after this update, then it is going to release on my birthday. Which is really funny. Well, birthday apostrophe, or, like, asterisk, because, like, my birthday is going to be December 13th, which is kind of 2 weeks from, like, this week's update. But, like, in American time zones, it is. It'll release on my birthday. If it is in 2 weeks' time, there's going to be something in 2 weeks, I'd assume. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe it'll be a week. Maybe it'll be 3 weeks. We'll see. We don't know how much progress is on the next Mirror Dungeon. I assume, like, next week we're going to get, like... Well, we're going to have to see if we get, like, a Ahab identity or if we're going to get a Queequeg identity. Poor Ishmael. I can see it going either way. Like, Ahab would make... I guess we have to actually finish the Canto before I can get a good sense as to what it's going to be. That's probably a better, like, side to take on this discussion. Because, like, I really got to see how it concludes. Ideally, we'd get, like, both of them, but, like... We don't know how this is going to go. Will Ahab die? Like, because Queequeg's dead. I hate to say it, but, like, there's no way she's surviving this. Ahab could survive, though, and it could, like, be, like, a driving motivator for Ishmael. Although Ishmael... Like, if Ishmael, like, lets go of her, like, anger, like, maybe, like, she's given the chance to, like, save Dante or kill Ahab, and she decides to save Dante, and which allows, like, Ahab to get away. Like, Ishmael kind of gets over it or something. I don't know. I feel like that would be unsatisfying. It's another we'll see kind of moment. Oh, moving on to the next floor so soon. One more event first, though. Is that a wooden crate? Oh, Twin Hooks crates. Alright. What's this? UTB? I can't tell what that is. I think that might be like a UTB, like stylized, or like W. No, it'll probably be like a UTH, maybe? I can't tell. There's some stylized letters here. It's hard to interpret it. Dinner is found a haphazardly thrown pile of crates. It can be extrapolated from their appearances that they were to be used as supply crates. Wow. Some boxes have the Twin Oaks Pirates logo on them. Some have the Before Teams logo. Oh, that's the Before Teams logo. LCCB? Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, LCCB. Okay, that makes sense. It's hard. It's really hard to see it. We almost swallowed these crates, too. It is wise to prepare some of their provisions. Right, we don't know what'll happen once we get to the heart. Should we take some of them, just in case? Oh yeah, absolutely we're taking one of them. Stop before a crate with the Twin Oaks Pirate look locked on it. Blocked. It's all rusted. We don't think we can even try to pick it locked. Well, let's smash it open. But the box itself looks pretty free and flimsy. We risk smashing its contents as well. Who can strike the crate with just the right amount of force? Gregor? It's Gregor. Yeah, let's go. Gregor observed the crate closely. I mean, of course it has to be Gregor. He's the pirate. With a controlled strike, smashed only the lid of the crate. Wait a second. That's a 5 plus 6. How did you roll a 22? I don't know. It happens. He would have passed it either way, but like 5 plus 6 plus 6 is... That's 17. He gained an extra 5, maybe because he's a pirate. Probably used to kill mermaids. Rusted Hook. Don't want to should check the other boxes too. Rusted Hook turned. Of course we're checking the other ones. LCCB. Center is using LCCB identity pass may know something about this. Okay, so it is based on like actually. LCCB assistant manager Yoshi modifier +2. Yeah, so we're actually getting modifiers for having identities that match. That's cool. Well, that's unfortunate. I should have just gone with someone who had a better chance to do it. Gain 1 point has been a skills. And the skills first point heads hit against the enemy with bleed. Okay. A little bit convoluted, but sure. On to the final floor. Rendezvous area before the heart. Instant fight. Assumably this is going to be the still current. Then we'll have seen all 3 Abnos we know are here. Alright, taking out that twitching Abno before us. Still current? Is it twitching? Does it twitch? We'll do that, sure. Might as well. Mix our team up every once in a while. Finally, once this is over, we can get out of here. I guess Ahab's not here yet. Is that an abnormality? Something twitched before us. An entity skewered by numerous fluorescent bars. Yep, that's still current. Get out of my way. Watch out, it's charging! Perhaps it felt threatened when Ishmael grabbed her harpoon. It leaped out of the lake and began rushing towards us. I actually forgot to look at the Abno code for the skin prop bit. This is Bob, of course. Skin prop is probably he. I guess I don't know. Marine bearing still current. T0221. Its trauma base makes sense. It seems to have like connotations of like, I don't know, are these supposed to be drugs? Is it like vapes or something? I don't know. Because Blind Obsession, Ryoshi sure is smoking one of these. Who can say? Yeah, trauma-based O2, it's animal-like. Makes perfect sense. 21, it's this district. You know, it is Silt current. It is Silt current. I kept on getting its name wrong. Alright. Passive. Starting from turn 2, gain 8 points if this part of the fluorescence part isn't broken. In 3 points count. Starting from turn 2, gain 2 paralyzed and 2 damage down if this part of the fluorescent part is broken. So we gotta break it to stop it from gaining poison and start giving it paralyzed damage down. Starting from turn 2, enemies without fluorescent shard are inflicted with bind and paralyzed. Enemies without fluorescent shard lose 3 SP. So we need fluorescent shards on all our people, and we need to break the fluorescence. Crossing Silt current alters the environment, unclashable. That's a gain. How do we gain fluorescent shards? It doesn't seem obvious. Don't know if we can. Well, clash with the body and attack the fluorescent. There we go. That's the play. Something like this, redirect with you. That can't be clash, unfortunately, so it's just going to hit everyone. Alter the environment. Is it going to change the background? Is it going for that joke? It's a super cool looking creature, though, that's for sure. We're definitely not breaking the fluorescence, but that's fine. We're winning clash. Ooh. Shouldn't have said anything. I was going to say we're winning clashes, but, yeah, I might have jinxed it a little bit. Might have jinxed it a little bit. Alright. That's good, though. We're getting some sanity up. Okay. Looks a little weird when we're hitting it with skills that, like, alter its position. Also, why was tomorrow's fortune in Korean over there? Oh god, we're underwater now. That's what that means. Float Sam. Okay. Can we damage only with damage equal to or higher than 12? I'll damage in 12 nullified. Okay, so you've got like a built-in like white. Alright. After danger uses blind obsession. And if this unit is not destroyed, it turns and deals 20 damage to your random identity. If she does not drop below 100 feet, it turns into a destroyed flotsam. Okay, you're using blind obsession. Cause this unit's fluorescent part loses 34% of max HP, gain 1 blind obsession. Okay. So we gotta... We just need to break this and win this clash. That is a 15 plus 2 with 4 coins. It's going for Faust. What's an ego that could be good for this? If you want a corrode, we could use one of those. How is Fluid Sac looking? Not great. Okay, any of you three can redirect, though. Fellas Mathos might work. Favored. You're paralyzed. You'll run out of paralysis. You've got better chances than that, a little bit, at least. Okay, I'm fine rolling with that, then. It could be a little risky, but, like, it could also be good. Turn in, create flotsam, yeah. Okay. Paralysis is rude. Preventing us from doing much of anything. No, we need to do some negative egos, actually. That's probably the play. Oh, we don't have Sinclair. He's the one with negative egos. We don't have Rodion either, who's also got negative egos. I don't think any of these egos are negative. Pretty sure these are all positive, which is unfortunate. Could really go for like a Roseate Desire or like a Sinclair 9-2 right now. That's fine. We can win some of these clashes that it's saying we can't win against. We just gotta believe. You end up being attacked. Okay, we're gonna need to clash at least a little bit. That's going for Dawn. Start Explosion, Start Inflict. Well, you're not gonna have that. You gain more passives. Yeah, I assume we gotta break you to get Fluorescent Shard or something, or use the destroyed Flotsam to our advantage to some degree. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Expected, though. Building up a little bit of sinking, not nice. Yeah, nice. That is nice, though. Excellent. So you lose a 30 or HP on your Fluorescence. Yeah, you lose this clash, that's fine. Okay, Flotsam definitely goes down here, though. Or it goes down to 1. It doesn't actually get broken, unfortunately. But it becomes a destroyed Flotsam, which does something different. Assumably, it lets us get the shards. Where did that Flotsam float from? From where and how did it end up here? Don't even in that Flotsam and no longer recall from whence it came. As long as it can be used to stop that abnormality's attack. Who will approach the Flotsam? You're the only one who's got any chance at all, and it's like roughly 50-50. Unfortunate. Abnormality skin charging. When Flotsam uses 15 HP, Otis loses that HP. Once again, sanity is kind of an issue here, so, not great. Okay, destroyed Flotsam, what does this do? It did not turn into destroyed flotsam. That is strange. Wayward Blind Obsession. Targets destroyed flotsam. Garson Sprite loses thing. Okay. So no, it did turn into destroyed flotsam. It just doesn't change name or anything. Oh, its sprite's different. Okay, it did, yeah. We need to do some clashing then. This is gonna do nothing. Ugh. We need a fluid sac for sanity, I think. Even if it's not gonna, like, actually, yeah, just do that. Even if it's not gonna actually clash at all, it's still good for sanity. Can't Yasun Yada, although that would be nice. Good blind obsession, want to kill everyone. Tempting, tempting. And you clash against sweep. It's gonna roll tails, so it's gonna do, like, nothing. We can Tapathos Mathos one of these, though. Yeah, Tapathos Mathos, Legger Domain the other. Yeah, looks good. And then just Proof of Loyalty, Bat Bash this, make sure that one goes down. It's definitely going down. It's overkill. Nice. We just really need the fluorescence to die. I think that's the main thing we're working towards. So funny how Effie and Stout always feel like they're like trying to be like polite to the manager, to Dante, because they know Dante is above them. Huh? Sanity? Sanity Gaming? That'll be good for us. Yeah, very much so. More self-damage to fluorescence. Everything's been marked with the fluorescent shards now, though, which means when the fluorescent part is broken, click finish all enemies. Regenerates in 2 turns. So we no longer gain the bind and paralysis. That's the good thing. But you deal more sinking on Earth, right? Yeah. That's fine. We can use this time to, like, kill this guy. Sandy's looking pretty good, too. It's a bad idea. Could be. Very well could be. Do not care. We are going to hit you a lot, and you are going to be hurt a lot. I had a little bit of like a zero thinking turn right now. Hopefully that'll be fine. Yeah, we're fine. What a cool attack. And everything has Pride Fragility this turn and next turn. So if we say, like, Corroded Ishmael again, it could go fairly well. Fortunately, you get your one-sideds now. Yeah, you executed that thing, that's fine. Couple one-sideds, but you're paralyzed, so, like, it's not that scary. That's a little scary. Not the most, though. You're staggered now. Okay, the flotsam. This one will also go down, yeah. Yeah, I gotta check its skills, right? No? What do you want me to check? Oh, yeah, I gotta check the Lotsam's passive. Okay, yeah, sure. And you got something new, apparently? I gotta check all the parts. If that works for some reason. Okay, that should do it, yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, I think I gotta. Kind of bad for our resources, but that's fine. It's important for the bit. Yeah, this will be good. This will be good. And then Ishmael's going to kill our entire team next turn. It's fine because deaths don't really matter that much in dungeons. Like, look at that damage, because that was a crit too. That was stupid. Oh, it's just dead. Oh, that works. Yeah, I guess I should have seen that coming, huh? Should I have? It had 600 HP or something, right? Like 300 damage to both parts, effectively. Oh, you're doing much better than I expected. Hey, you. You tell me you've just been twiddling your thumbs watching us fight. She has been. I would have just gotten in your way. It appeared that Ahab lost most of her crew on her way here. Rest of crew not here. Only 5 now. Why? You dare question me now, eh? Your present company must have rubbed off on you. I have enough men left. The rest were disposable. They must have left you quite the impression, Queequeg. Say it. Why? Before I do, Queequeg, where's your greeting for your captain, for your surviving compatriot? Especially when the heart presents itself before us. We are this close to killing the whale. Oh. Hips. Oh. I'm actually surprised he's still alive. He hates mermaids, but want to get out of here. Hale keeps trying to eat Pip. This. It won't come off. The politification is progressing the closer we get to the heart. It is starting to get rather bothersome. That's for sure. The politification effect was intensifying indeed. But you, all of you, are somehow completely unaffected. And this ticking sound, it has been getting on my nerves. Ahab strode toward me. Tell me, what will I find in your clockhead? Oh. Ahab looks into my head, and I, in turn, raise my head to return the gaze. This is... Ahab's journey through the pancreas plays right before my eyes. Captain, you said you won't let me be a mermaid. Well then, this was not the right method indeed. Huh? No, don't cut that. Everyone behind you will... Captain, it was Pip. Pip cut the vein. Pip just killed like at least 4 people. Wonderful. Imagine how overjoyed Stubb would be were he to witness your exploit. Think he's watching over, Pip? Can we kill the hateful whale? Yeah, that's just cruel. This guy's like, might genuinely be a child for one. Not a lot of children in this series. Oh! Oh! Oh. Captain! What did you just... I kicked the lad in there. Looks like that wasn't the right path. You dare beg for your life. Captain, it's not it. It's... Every moment, every second we waste, the end of days grows near. Every beating of that pallid whale's heart is a bell tolling for the end of the world. We can stop the apocalypse with our own 2 hands, yet you kneel here and dare to grovel for your life. I think that's Starbuck. Yeah, I think so. You mean to make your crew sacrifices to have been for naught? Unbelievable. Stomping of the heart, God. No, Captain. I can die. For this cause I will. Nay, not death. I will never order my men to their deaths. Yet they're being politified, not dying. I send them to greatness, not death. insane. Because that wasn't very blatantly obvious by now. It was blatantly obvious by now, by the way, in case you can't tell. Endorphin. Oh! Oh, that makes a lot of sense, huh? The endorphin kits from that app, no. Cool. When eating poison, you still gain more poise. I really should have put 2 and 2 together, huh? Actually, I feel like I actually did know that already. I feel like I saw someone point that out. Nothing further. I don't like how far down I can scroll the camera. But I can't scroll the camera up anymore. There may be a 4th level here, which would be really scary if so. We met Ahab at the rendezvous area, but the crew that accompanied her at the start of the journey had shrunk significantly in number. I see a vision of the path Ahab walked, and the corpses of her crew she left in her wake. Yeah, she's gone fully insane now. She's no longer trying to hide it. Your head. What an odd power it has. Just like the peculiarities of each whale's. Pick what crew sank. Right before her. Because of you. But don't do a Queequeg. Queequeg's gonna do it and then she's gonna solidify and it's gonna be awful. It was a mistake to expect even a hint of surprise or shame from the captain. When it was revealed that she'd sent her crew to their death. Yes, you can say that. You may indeed claim that I had sacrificed my crew. By now they must be wandering the whale's guts, transformed into mermaids. Lucky ones probably turned to sludge and acid. What? Why? I know this heart better than anything else in the world. I know it better than my own body. The pancreas we have journeyed through is an endlessly winding maze, and if our limbs were to be melted off, we'd have no means of recovering them as you do. That's for sure. They had to calculate the ideal path to the heart. Lust is me. I see no injustice committed in my pursuit of practicality. I have even purged and reminded them of their pride and greatness as they drew their last breaths. When it could not be helped, I made sure that they perished before fear overwhelmed them. My crew and I are one, bound by you, the promise that we will hunt the pallid whale, whatever it takes. Are we not, Ishmael? Now we shall sail to the heart. Right. Yet we need one last piece of the puzzle before we set sail. Ahab turns to face me again, glaring at me with her burning eyes. That shard of the bow. What are you? I, Captain Ahab, cannot be deceived. That thing in your clock head is a piece of that golden bow, is it not? It is that golden thing that counteracts the solidification effects. Am I wrong in assuming that this is how you and your crew have remained untouched by its effect? Soon our final battle for everything that we hold dear will commence. And for victory, I shall spare no quarter. No one knows what will happen here, at the heart of the whale from which all evils of the city, the world, spout. I think you're a little insane thinking the entire, I definitely noticed her continued phrasing this, but yeah, she's really just trying to, deceive people and be like, yeah, this is the root of all evil in the world. No, this is just a whale. It's just living its life. I know it kills people. So does everything in the city. And is it not patently clear that you're the only one inexperienced in combat? What if you were to perish? What fate shall befall your crew? What fate shall befall your crew should you meet a pathetic end without having destroyed the whale's heart? I mean, they're dead. That's how it works. That's... Everyone here, including your crew and mine, will turn into mermaids within hours. So, what the hell do you want me to do? Hand it over. That golden shard in your head. And I swear by my name that I will personally see to it that everyone trapped within this whale safely makes it to the world outside. one of those things where it's phrased in such a way like, yeah, they're all gonna be like dead, but they can make it out, you know? They'll be solidified. Captain ain't wrong, you know. I guess that makes some sense. It takes but a single sacrifice to ensure that everyone survives, down to every single crew. Okay, then where's the rest of your crew then? Huh? Punk? 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 I detest that. I shall not relinquish Master Squire's head to thee! Then what? Fail to destroy its heart and let us all be mermaids together. Is that how you wish your tale to end? Ahab just wants Dante out of the picture so she can kill all of them. Like, it really feels like that. That's... My friends, is there not something out there, past this pallid will's flesh, that awaits your return? Laying your life down just to save the life of some useless clock cannot possibly be your dream. You must have something that drives you, a desire, a goal, a mission that you must see to its end once you escape this whale. Captain Ahab cuts through our hearts, cracking them little by little, and nests in there. Even the sinners may have been moved by her speech, even for a brief moment. And that brief moment is all it takes for that thought to spread throughout the heart as water freezes between the cracks of a rock. That's what she's always done, I'm sure. And all of a sudden, when everything reaches a crescendo, it will shatter. Ishmael, her crew, this is what Ahab had done to them. Tell her what I'm about to say, Faust. Understood. You're not going to be responsible for the sinners. And no one knows what'll happen to the sinners if my head is crushed. I'm not going to let the doubts you cast chart our futures. Because I am their manager. Oh, let's go, Dante moment. Predictable. Pleading for your life now, are you? Besides, I don't want to die. Sacrifice. A gilded name given to death, so it won't feel as hollow as when it claims us. Yep. Flashback to, Pilate wanting to sacrifice his life. For no purpose. I've seen the sinners die 1,000 deaths, and I've shared that very same pain that killed them countless times. I always glanced over the fact that Dante sure does feel all the pain they feel. Like, Dante's been through a lot. Name a character who went for more pain than them. I'll wait. I felt the weight of their every death. So I can't bring myself to wrap them up in a pretty box labeled sacrifice. Instead, I endure. Endlessly. What gives our collective struggles significance, what gives our suffering meaning, is us. We share the weight and convey our own meanings to our battles. So that everyone can reach for their own dream. That's why this struggle is no sacrifice. Spitting bars. I won't seek death willingly. Ahab, you really haven't changed. No, you're becoming even more revolting. Struggled, I thrashed, yet again you had us in the palm of your hands. Commandeering our ship, turning me into one of your crew again. Silence! Shut up. This is a moment of paramount importance. Path of the heart opened as Ahab finished her words. Okay, it definitely is a moment of importance. Is there going to be a guardian of some kind in there? Some mega merm? It's hard to tell. Whatever is going to be here, it's going to be big. I still get the feeling that the game's not telling us everything, though. I don't like this area down here. It might have been there in previous dungeons. It's been, 6 months since Canto 4. Ahab has asked for the golden bone in my clock. But I won't seek death willingly. The gate to the heart opens. Okay, we chill with this team. We should probably... No, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna do this. No, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. This'll work. You're going first so you can gain the benefits from the passive for these songs. You can gain even more poise so you can game hard. Do you see it? This is the heart. I also noticed how it hasn't given us a good... I mean, it did, didn't it? It probably just did give a good look at our peg leg. I didn't even notice, but like we did get to see her full body there in the previous like cutscene where we could see like various images of her. I forgot to check. An amalgamation of all that the pallid whale has ever devoured. This makes the pallid whale breathe. This makes its heart pound. And from here its evil spouts. Behold, it spews eagleful again, 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 and again. Stop laughing like you're happy when your path here is paved with the lives of your own crew. Suffered my whole life. Everything, my dreams, my friends, all of them, sank right before my eyes. You. It was you. You did that to me. You. Indeed, that was I. I led my crew to their deaths. And what of it? Their fates were sealed the moment the whale swallowed them, fated to become mermaids, fated to wander the whale's belly until they keeled over and died. I saved them. I merely reap my recompense for extending their lives even for a fleeting moment. I looked after them, watched over them, and led them to this place, and for that I have been rightfully rewarded. I was the one who sparked their proverbial fire in their meaningless, pathetic lives. It has always been me. I still remember the day you boarded my ship. Not even a spark of light manifest in your aimless eyes. What a pathetic display that was. Nothing more than a flotsam bobbing up and down without cause. I gave your worthless lives a reason to go on, and on the Pequod, you sailed with conviction. No, you devoured the crew whole. You painted over their wills just like the whales. No, just like the pallid whale, molding them and shaping them to fit your wants and needs. We didn't board your ship solely to hunt some stupid whale, and you knew that. I didn't. In truth, I could not care less about your reasons. The moment they set foot upon my ship, their sights should have been rightfully set upon the pallid whale. In fact, you must know better than anyone that their hearts were flimsy, that they let themselves be swallowed because they were shallow, that they let themselves be molded because they were weak. I am the only one who matters. What matters is that I have declared this beast evil, and that is my commandment, my belief, my religion, and my creed. When I perish, this world shall perish as well. So my very life, my very existence itself, is then the world, and I have deemed it so. No one will be at home in my life but myself. No one shall live my life in my stead. Yeah, pride, definitely pride. What did you, all of you, believe in? Tell me, is your belief unbreakable? Is it absolute? My beliefs are absolute. My definitions of good and evil are clear-cut. Thus, my beliefs are unclouded, unassailable, because I have made it so. That is why I will never be broken. That is why I stand tall, unshakable, as a missionary of my own faith. I have blessed you with my absolute definitions of good and evil, so that you may live your life with unhesitating, unwavering tenacity. Starbuck stands next to Ahab. He wears a wide smile, as though a weight has been lifted from his shoulders. Squeakqueg also slowly positions herself next to Ahab. I could not read her expression through the mask, but her shoulders appeared laden. Then you are my definition of evil. The evil defining. The chapter title. This is where the chapter title really fully makes itself clear. All of my hatred, all of my goals, all of my failures, all of my past, all of my losses. They all came from you, Ahab. Very well. Then crash onto me like the waves. Let your world and mine clash. Let us see whose evil is the more tenacious, the more overwhelming. Yeah. Alright. Okay, that is not a lot of HP on Ahab. Alright, so Queequeg probably works the same as before, I'd assume. Whenever pick one action has lose 1 poise count. Reset SP to 0 when staggered. A new passive. On critical hit, inflict 1 additional negative effect with skill effects. Okay, another passive we can't see. What do you have? Not 45. Heal the panic from panic. Reset SP to 0. Use stagger. Reset all their allies' SP to 0. The song is also going very hard. As expected, I don't know why I even say it. It's obviously going to go insanely hard. Okay, we should probably immediately fluid set, get everyone's SP up nice and decent. Okay, we'll go with this. Unfortunate. Really is interesting just how blinded the other two are to Ahab's words. Queequeg and Starbucks still firmly standing by her even in the end. I mean, I think that is fairly realistic, though. People are unlikely to give up what they believe in so easily, even if what they believe in is pretty, like, undeniably not great. You know? New passive type, potentially? Nope. But let me make sure everything is marked on everyone. Gotta scroll down passive, scroll down skills, click body, scroll down skills. And just gotta do that for each of them. Ahab might be going for something new here. Going for a defensive skill. Order Queequeg to activate assist defense next turn. Full skills targeting Ahab to this unit's slot. You know, this slot effect has unlimited slot weight. Okay. Order Starbuck to activate assist attack next turn. After Ahab's attack commence, unopposed attacking the same target Ahab has the skill afflicting the same offense level point value and affects the unit's counter skill. Going prey mark next turn. Interesting. She's, you know, summoning them. Queequeg's the tank, Starbuck is the damage dealer. Okay, what are their resistances like? We should have some insight into that. Now, resisting blunt, you're weak to blunt, you resist blunt. Okay, blunt attacks to Queequeg, then. What other good blunt attacks we have? Just Vengeance? Okay, that'll work for you. We need to figure out what you two are weak to. Probably some combination of Pierce or Slash. That's what we're going to test out. We can do that, okay. Some neutrals, that's fine. We need more Sandy still. I guess we actually did get a fair bit of Sandy already. And we got a fair bit of Rupture on that. With that gun attack. Negotiating start, nice. Come on, inflict poise, please. Or inflict bleed, please, god. Not looking great for you. Yeah. Luckily, it doesn't do a lot of damage to you, but that is unfortunate. Especially given how, you know, she's weak to the blunt attacks. Yeah, this will do a lot, though, that's for sure. Kind of, eh? The body's got a lot of HP. Quick especially has a lot of HP, because she's, you know, the tank of this team. It's got, like, the traditional, like, teams that the tank, the attacker. Assist. Okay, there's a lot of status effect going on right now. Okay. Upon using the skill, if the unit has more than 0 assist barrier, activate assist fence. Gain 10% of max HP is assist barrier. Okay, let me pull these up here so I can actually see what's going on. Okay, so assist barrier. Reduce value by the amount of damage taken. Does not expire at the end of the turn. Values at 0 get staggered next turn. Okay. If the unit has more than 0 assist barrier effect, assist defense. Okay. So you're going to gain 10% of your HP as barrier. This barrier doesn't go down. Any attacks going for you get redirected, it seems. I don't know. Does that mean we can't clash against Ahab this turn, though? Because if so, that is evil. And then you are going to... You marked someone, right? No? If you guys more than 0 assist barrier, activate assist attack. Okay. So you're just gonna you're just gonna follow up everything Ahab does. Okay. Not great. Let's protect. We're gonna fluid sac again, though, first and foremost. We physically cannot target you right now. Oh no. You may be in for a bit of a beating, Ryoshu. Yeah, there's not much we can do for that. Good for setting up a shield. It's not gonna help much, though. So we need to clash with you, because you're, like, the one person we can actually clash against. We'll clash against you with Fluid Sac, then. Everything else needs to go full-on for Queequeg. You probably are. Do you resist Pierce or do you resist? You resist Slash. Okay, that's fine. You've got, like, no Slash. God, we need to make use of anything that uses any of these 4 resources. We need to make use of as much as possible. AKA, like, Ardor Blossom Star. That'll be good. Your Sandy's not going to be great, but that's fine. We're fluid sacking. It'll even out. What else uses those 4 in particular? Definitely some other random things. Before the match flame, does this one take Pride? It does, yeah. Takes Pride. Regret takes Pride. We've got so much of a need for Pride and Gloom and stuff, and we just don't have enough Pride on this team. Yeah, your egos aren't going to do much for us. You're using Fluid Sac, but, like, none of your egos really do that much. Oh, God. I guess Lifetime Stew is going to be a fairly safe thing for us to use on occasion. We can pop it here, then. Why not? Boost damage based on Lust Resources, and we'll start building up Lust Resources more, which is kind of not great, but that's fine. Okay, nice. More Sandy healing for everyone. That's good. And you're going to get countered by Queequeg for that. That's fine. Not that scary of a counter. It does get the crit, which is rude. Okay, we didn't have a lot of Unjust Enrichment there, so that didn't do the most damage, but that's fine. This also should do decently, I think. It's hitting neutrals, mainly. Wait, there's a hotfix for difficulty adjustments for the Canto? What does that mean? What did they change? Huh. Apparently people are having trouble with the dungeon? Question mark? Also, Ryoshu's like dead, god. Apparently there's some issues with the dungeon right now, so like, if it brings certain identities, you're in a bad position. I assume that means if you bring a bad Ishmael identity, you're kind of just doomed later on, and you have to basically restart. They said they're patching it by making it so they can do something. But okay, what does this do? Less 50 to gain 2 haste and 2 attack power up next turn once per encounter. Okay. It's gonna do like nothing because it triggered this turn. You're not under half yet, so we don't know what yours is. You're going for double foolishness. That's the exact same name as Gross Hammer Merceau's passive. Interesting. You are not looking great overall. Would be worth like a pursuance or something, then yeah, I'll go for it. We're gonna have people just kind of go all out on Starbuck now. I think for safety. I really want him to die, so that we can at least take down one of them. Did he flee? I assume he fled. I didn't get the best look. Oh well. We'll see. We'll have to see what this difficulty hotfix does. I assume it's something I haven't encountered yet, because there's been nothing super, like, dependent yet. I assume it's all based around people trying to use, like, base Ishmael or Sloshmail and, like, being doomed from it, though. That's my guess. I haven't seen any comments or anything, so it's purely a guess. You're just sitting there. We're just gonna kill Queequeg. I know. What do you expect us to do here if you're just gonna stand there and watch us Queequeg fight? That should work decently well. Really shouldn't have had Ryoshi be one of the ones flashing, but it worked fine, so I'll take it. Okay. Nice. Inflicting some bleed is good. Gregor's gonna get some of his funny status effect now. New from Queequeg? Is it actually a new from Queequeg? No, we still don't know what your bottom passive is. Alright, that's fine. Oh, you're trying to get Starbuck to activate assist attack next turn. Oh, and you're trying to do it on a Ryoshi. We're not letting you do that. Not going great. Dominating. Okay, you can take that then. You've got a lot of poise right now. Power of Blade Lineage G-Song, that's for sure. We need someone else to clash with that. We can, like, recording or something. Okian actually works. The little highest SP loses. You're stealing SP from Queequeg with this one. Alright. I see how it is. I definitely see how it is. Okay, we're stacking burn on Queequeg as well. I think it's mainly because of Ardor Blossom Star, which is really funny because whenever we hit someone with burn, we inflict a bunch of burn on people randomly. With Ishmael, we're gonna do decent damage to Queequeg. She's not gonna be quite dead yet. Also, based on the fact that Starbuck doesn't have a body, I assume he didn't die yet, which is good. I really don't want these guys dying in the battle itself. That would be boring. Especially because I don't care for them. Especially Queequeg. Queequeg better not just turn into a corpse here and we kind of gotta live with ourselves. You're gonna gain your barrier this turn, that's fine. Undefilable command. Lose 10% of current HP when using a skill. Skill final power +1. On hit, Ahab heals SP. Apply 2 poison to self and Ahab. Okay, so you're going to make Queequeg effectively kill herself to do like a little bit more damage. Oh, we're forced to attack you this turn. Okay. Who do you want dead? Gregor? That's rude. I mean, we just attack you. There's really not much else we do here. You've got your barrier up, that's fine. We should be able to break through it eventually. You've got your defense up. We're gonna crit you. We're killing you. Yeah, Gregor probably dies to phase. I forgot about the fact that the person gets marked just takes like 3 unavoidable attacks next turn. Yeah, that's unfortunate, especially because he was kind of goated for us. Did you burn to death? Oh, then you heal. Oh, you've got a passive. At 1 HP, heal up to 50% of max vision, gain 2 attack power up next turn, 1 per encounter. That's rude. Because I should have expected that, because, you know, tomfoolery. We've lost Gregor now, though. That is not good for us. Sandy's still doing mostly fine across the board. Do we have anything that can reasonably clash against us? Not really. We're gonna need to eagle up here. What's a good eagle for us to use? Lifetime stew, yeah. That'll work. Everyone else just go for attacks. There's no way this is the final fight. That's for sure. There's going to be something else beyond this. Especially given how, you know, they had to hotfix the difficulty, and I have had no issues with difficulty whatsoever so far. Okay, nice. Lifetime stew. I implore you to try this stew. Using this ego was probably one of the worst ideas I had, because it means we're just gaining more lust resources and losing everything else. We do not need more lust. That is for sure. Yeah, you've taken a fair bit of damage. Going for Be Fearless again. God, I really wish I had Hex Nail here. That would have been super good. I really wish I had Force for the Flames here. That would have been super good. I've had probably like some of the worst choices for ecos on my team, which is really funny. Okay, anything we can actually clash against this with? I assume not. That's kind of a rough clash, yeah. Okay, we need to ego again. That's fine. We can just Lifetime Stew again. We've got Lust to spare. And then you guys are just gonna clash here. It should go well. Like that, okay. You kind of need Sandy. You can go for... Yeah, go for the favorite. It may go wrong, but you can gain Sandy, so you know it's worth. As long as you do like 100 damage to you, you burn to death this turn. Which is pretty good. You should have no secret passives left over to secretly save your life. Again. That's usually a one-time thing. Okay, Lifetime Stew, good damage. Doing a lot of Queequegs and she's weak to it. Yeah, most of that damage was Queequegs. The Queequeg's dead here. Which means Ahab's alone now, and Ahab I assume is weak alone because that's like the support thing, but your behavior probably changed or something. Phase 2 start. What is Phase 2? Full heal HP, Queequeg and Starbuck no longer activate Captain's Orders passive. Are we in Phase 2 now? When I have low speed. You're gonna give Undefiable Command to yourself, I assume. Why is it Final Flowers one for every negative effect on main target when it's a single target attack? That's interesting. Okay, it's ego time. You know how it is. We gotta ego our way through these. Flash too hard. Okay. Fourth Match Flame is probably one of the less pricey egos we can go for here. You're weak to Pierce and Ride, huh? I mean, I see what that's putting down. And I feel like I might as well, you know? Hopeless? Oh, I see, that's hopeless, yeah. Are you being attacked by anything? Okay, you can deal with that. You can clash that. That's not gonna clash well. Alright. We'll just Pursuance while we're here. Why don't we? Pull off the Band-Aid. Use 4 egos. I can see how that's how this fight's going. Nice. Try this soup. You resist the blunt. That's right. Bit of a shame we went for 2 blunt attacks then, but that's okay. You only resist blunt and you're only weak to Pierce and Pride, right? I think that's what it said. Makes perfect sense. And we're also starting to stack burn on you. Fourth Match Flame's also going to inflict even more burn. Not that you really need it, but like, it's funny, so you know, I'm fine with it. We don't even have we've got a single burn unit on our team, and we've kind of got burn going on for some reason. Love burn. Our fire triggers here. Tails is really unfortunate. It means it's really going to do the most, but you're still super weak to this attack in particular, right? Like, 44 damage, so not great for how much that attack costs. Heal Sandy, though. Dagger now, anything new yet? You don't have any passives that are unshown, but there's a Phase 2 thing. Isn't specified in anything you have, I believe. Your poise is good, right? Yeah, definitely. You can get a crit on this. Doesn't look like we need egos this turn. I'm probably just gonna go full on then. Our sanity's fine for most people. Your sanity isn't the best, but that's okay. We can use this time to build up more resources, get some more attacks on you. Ishmael's gonna inflict a lot of burn thanks to her passive being active and the fact that she's just going for a skill 3 anyways. Yeah. Down you go, okay. Alright, no clue what the phase 2 was talking about then. Maybe it means when Queequeg dies and comes back. Unbreakable Knot. Ishmael's skills gain +2 final power. When the ally dies, remaining allies gain 1 haste and 1 attack power up next turn, once per turn. Oh, that's a cool logo. And since the beating heart of the Paladin will, Ishmael and Ahab's worlds collide. Let's change the image of the area now. Very fitting. Oh, here it is. Upon entry, you'll no longer be able to travel to other nodes of the dungeon. Ishmael will fully heal HP and have their SP reset to 0. Are you sure you want to proceed? I will in a second. I'm just gonna do a quick jump cut first and make sure I'm fully ready. Alright. I think I'm ready to just do it. Yeah, let's just send it. If you want to proceed, it's the heart of the Pallid Whale. Ishmael and Ahab's worlds collide. 6 people. I'm surprised it didn't increase to 7 for this. Okay, well that's fine. Oh, it undeployed you. Okay. Here's the plan. We're gonna keep on rolling with you. I mean, I do kind of like this team. I like it a lot. Maybe we should mix things up a little bit. Do we have someone who can, like, use some of these resources a little better? Maybe. Yusong? No. I'm rolling with it. I'm sure it'll work perfectly fine. Oh boy. Distortion time, assumably. You could have given your crew a chance. A chance to see for themselves where they stood. Oh. Always in my wake are pallid, opaque traces. You say that I stole their chances? Wrong. They merely followed in my wake, setting their course to the same destination as mine. Because had they not done so, they could have never endured this world, because they were weak. I was their lighthouse in this world of tempest. I gave them an unambiguous path to follow. What's gonna happen to you? The last of my sailors. By me, heed my orders, pursue them. What is that? It looked like very claw-like. Oh. Oh. Do you fail to see? They are already Ahab. They are my harpoons. My hatred is their hatred. My vengeance is their vengeance. And my harpoons shall not be defied. Stubbs' death did this to you, didn't it? Stubbs not dead, Miss Ishmael. Pip would have said as such. He crushed his own heart and gave himself to me so that he would be freed from his guilt. Be not so cruel to a mere child, Ishmael. Cast your eyes upon me. His broken heart led him to me, and I have freed him from his guilt to the best of my abilities. But what did you do? Nothing. The least could have done was to volunteer to row in Pip's place on that fateful day. The fault lies with you, Ishmael. Yet I am the evil here. Okay. Ever fluorescent ego gas harpoon. Let's give a second for the song first. There's going to be lyrics in a second. It may be dynamic or something. We may need to progress with the fight. Okay, effortless ego gas harpoon. Powered by the 3 remaining sailors, it would seem. Okay, let's see. Pip's ego. Turn start, heal 3 SP per vector, healing 60 SP per turn. Alright. Decreases when using weight of guild after failing evade. Turn end if at 0 gets staggered. Okay. Offense level and deep every time this unit gains other characters' ego. Lose SP when losing certain skill clashes. Ahab. If not, at minimum SP, heal SP. When recovered from panic, reset SP to 0 and gain attack power up. Defense power up. Okay. Phase start, gain 20 50 ego. Heal 3 SP for every 50 ego. If 50 ego is at 0, get staggered next turn. Alright. When using weight of guilt after failing evade. Okay. So we just need to hit through your evade a bunch of times. Alright, we can do that. I think. What are your attacks doing? Gain 2 defense power down on clash, lose 10 SP on self. Inflicting paladin noise, of course. Expect as much. Targets 3 units with the least max HP. Alright. Gain base power plus 2 and attack weight plus 1 for every 5 pips ego. Huh? Okay, that's fine. I thought I didn't read the 5 first. Lose 3 pips ego first. Okay, so he's gaining base power plus 2 and attack weight plus 1. For every 5. Okay. So it's gaining, like, plus 8 power and plus 4 attack weight, so it's 5 attack weight? We need to not let that hit then. We need to Order Blossom Star that, I think. Oh, we can Pursuance it. Pursuance works better, I think. We need the Fluid Sac, but we cannot afford the Fluid Sac. We do not have the resources for it. Well, let's see if we can clash decently with anyone else. Okay, that's decent enough for me. Decent enough for me, okay. And we just need to hit through your evade a bunch of times, which is going to be hard. It's going to be very hard to do so. Because we lack the sanity. Well, okay, there's no, like, downside. It's not, like, gonna reduce our sanity or something. Okay, we'll roll with it, then. Oh, your evade didn't trigger. Oh, whoops. Whoops, I need a Gregor to clash against it. Okay, that's fine. Get some sanity gain, nice. Doing good. Yeah. Very fitting ego, using others as her, I guess, ammunition, you can say. Although, of course, those others believe they are fighting for themselves, despite being, you know, absorbed in another's ego. For this again, it'll be a little weaker this time. That's good, at least. Who do we clash with? You clash one of those. Who else can clash decently? That's decent, I guess. That might be the best we have. Deep cuts? No, okay. And then we just need someone else to ego. We can... No, we really don't want you to ego. I guess we can have you Chains of Others, though. That's actually a really good idea. Just weaken you a little bit. And then we're gonna go for you again, although this time I'm gonna hopefully remember to actually clash correctly. Have you do it. Have you do it, actually. I trust that more. Okay, neutral is not the best. That should be fine, though. Bind her, please. Oh. Oh, I just got a... Okay. This is funny. I'm not paying attention to what's happening. I just got a very notable ping. As of the time of recording this, we just got a really funny-looking thing from Limbus. Queequeg Heathcliff. Alright. That's pretty raw. Surprised they didn't wait till, like, tomorrow or something, but, you know, fair enough. Probably means we're getting Ahab Ishmael sometime after that. I think we lost some clashes there. I was kind of too distracted by that. That is super raw. You only have 3 of this left. Okay, you're gonna run out this turn. And your weight of guilt's gonna be rolling, like, awfully now, right? Yeah, it's just a 10 plus 2. So we just clash those and we beat them. Really that simple. How can you roll a 0? Okay. Say so. You know, I'm not one to complain. If you really want to roll a 0, feel free. Nice. Okay, you've been staggered. Which might actually mean you aren't gonna run out of Pip's ego resources. I mean, the big question now is Queequeg and are they just dead now, effectively? If so, that's gonna be really unfortunate. I mean, I don't think it'll be if nothing else, they'll like probably say some words like "Don't worry, we'll always be with you" in spirit or something. It would be awesome if they just said like the most like stereotypical like anime like "Don't worry, never forget us" type deal. Down to 1 HP, I presume. And then we'll have dealt with Pip, who's definitely gonna be the easiest. Now we're gonna move on to Starbuck, I presume. Starbuck, you're the only crew of the ship that could challenge Ahab. So how could you? How foolish, Ishmael. How foolish. Starbuck was the first to kneel. It matters not how many waves a first mate has weathered. A first mate station is still beneath his captain. Out of his own volition, he blinded his eyes in that complacent belief that regardless of whatever path we took, the captain would lead him to his destination. If you knew that he had sought a better path, then why have you not helped him see it? So the fault lies with you again, Ishmael. Alright, Starbuck time. Oh. I can't see the text! It's bangs! Is it just looping? Or is this different? I think it's just looping. I think we need to get to the next phase to hear more. Alright. Let's see, what are you doing now? In 20 star review, lose 1 star review for coin destroyed and clashing against targets with prey mark. Give 1 praying for every 5 star eco. If star eco goes to 0, gets staggered next turn. On critical hits, it's like 1 additional negative effect. Okay. Simple enough. Inflict prey mark. So you need to inflict prey mark on someone who can actually clash decently. Oh, you're inflicting a bunch of it. Never mind. I know I'm not saying a lot, but it's because I'm banging the song. This is just the first phase, too. I guess second phase technically, but this is when the melee stuff starts properly. Voyage. Okay, quite a few people have been marked now, and they just need to win clashes. Okay. That should hopefully be doable. Oh god, this is a 5 coin that gains coin power if target does not have the mark. Okay. Alright. I see. Okay. Okay. Oh, we need a couple ecos, pronto. That's still a struggling. That is still a struggling. What are you doing? Okay, Art of Blossom start time. That's a favor. Okay. You still okay. Gregor, you need to be able to actually clash, please. You've got your skill 3 like prepped and ready, and you cannot do anything about it. Oh yeah. Emerso? You need a chains of others, I think. That's a struggle. Okay, we're pursuing Art of Blossom Star to beat these, because these are awful. And luckily we are winning some clashes, reducing your funny effect. Okay, we're also going to create with the 3rd coin here. Nice. Enjoy your tremor count and rupture. I feel like we're insanely lucky for that. God. I don't know. 10 sandy isn't a lot. Okay. Pursuance works, though. And we've mostly stayed neutral on sanity. That's good. The ego reserves are the big problem right now, though. We can't keep on using these, like, big egos, especially if we want to be able to use any egos later on. Okay, now we got a strong foregone conclusion, at least. You got the kills, though. Okay, we staggered. We stagger these. Still have 9 Starbucks ego, that's fine. You gain a protection from that, that's okay. I don't think you live this turn, but you might. If so, we'll kill you next turn. You've got a bunch of burn. We can get more burn going, too. Alright, sanity, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're still alive slightly. We could just one-sided you to oblivion. No, your attack... I don't know if your attacks get cancelled, though. I think we need to at least try a little bit. Okay, we don't have anyone with Prey Mark, though, so your Echoing Cry is a little bit scary. Okay, there's a little bit of a gamble, but I do not want to have to use egos this turn. I think you're about to get staggered, though. You've got another stagger threshold right there, so we should be fine. Right? Right, Ishmael? You're gonna stagger her, right? You did. Okay, that's good. We should be fine. Yeah. Murthaw would have clashed there if he could have, I think. Right? Maybe. I think he was clashing. He might. I actually don't know if he was. Okay, next phase time. Peg, I don't want to let you go. Not you. It's all because of you, Ishmael. This happened because you dared to unearth her buried heart because you forced her broken heart into the open. The fault lies with you once again, Ishmael. Look at what you've done. Watch her determination crumble, her conviction collapse. Now with her faith broken, the pale flames queequeg. Number 1 target. Let's finish it. 30 queequeg's ego. Gain value if shielded. Lose value when without shield or when using Bleach Atonement. At 0, get staggered. Okay. Unit still shield remaining or gain 5. Does not have shield, lose 10. Lower the unit's HP, get the more damage deal to skills. 1% more HP for every 0.75 missing HP on cell. Can't tell if the song is progressed yet. Also, we still have prey marks. That's not good. Okay, that's fine. We need to be careful. We need to be super careful with this counter, too. You're the one who's going to get countered. It's a pierce. You're neutral to that. I don't think you get staggered by this or something, so it should be fine enough. Okay, we can foregone conclusion, hopefully. That should work. You can take a prey mark. I don't really want you getting that prey mark. Honestly, knowing your track record, you're going to die instantly. That's good. Good on. Yeah, you get countered a little bit. You're fine. Enough. Yeah, okay. This is why we don't let Gregor clash. He just needs sanity desperately, though. That's the issue. And that was his best chance. Here's another counter. Oh, I should have read the counter. Oh. I thought it was repeating something from the passive. No, do you have just... You have 3 of them? Is it as long as you have shield you can counter? Something like that? It looks like it. Oh, that's not a good stagger. Okay, you should be able to get rid of all the shield, though, which means you'll lose some ego, right? Clearly? I failed. Is that an illusion, or is that also Ishmael? Behind the cabin appears a silhouette of Ishmael, encased in that pale membrane. Couldn't solve anything. I failed everything. All I managed to do was survive, pathetically like a wretch, hanging on to my dear friend's coffin. Captain guffaws madly. Indeed, Ishmael, you couldn't save anyone. Not your crew, not your friend, nobody. And you will give up again, because you are afraid. You will give up even before you start. Cinder started to get agitated. Bastard. Don't listen to her, Ishmael. She doesn't know what she's talking about. The manager holds their silence, then utters, That's not Ishmael. Sure, you could say that, but her own answer matters the most here, no? Her breathing is quick and shaking. She deliberates. What answer awaits her at the end of this deliberation? Can she endure her own past? Her answer to the manager's question is endless silence. Is she still contemplating, or does she think they're wrong? Indeed, it may be too early for her. To decide, that is. Ishmael. It's not over yet. It's too early to decide. There's still time. And when the time comes, no one will make that decision in your stead. Not me. Not Ahab. I know you can reach your own answers. Find your own way. Ishmael does not reply. Instead, she tightens the grip on her weapon arm. A delayed answer is not a bad idea. Ishmael swings her arm with determination. She tries to focus. Still with your... I'll tear your mouth from ear to ear. Fine. Go ahead. What are you waiting for? Is it because you are too weak to do it? The captain's provocation, Ishmael's eyes began to burn with hatred. He rushes at the captain. Looks like she is still searching for an answer. And sometimes, wrath may draw one off course. Isn't that right? Ishmael gains 6 offense level up and 2 haste. Fully heals SP. Gas upgrade gains 3 fragile. Excellent. Okay, we did enough stuff there, that's good. Okay, so the counter... Attack was shielded. It doesn't say that she keeps on using the counter, does she? What? Why did she use like 4 of them last time? Field attack loses B. When attack, use this skill once for every 10 Queequeg's ego. Okay, so you're only gonna get to use it 3 times now, effectively. Okay, we're killing you. Oh. Don't like that too much. Bleach Atonement, lose 5 Queequeg's ego. We should probably pursue into that then. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Looks good. A lot of good classes right now. Okay, we're fine. You're gonna get counter here, that's fine. You can take it. You're gonna counter here, you can hopefully take it decently enough. Okay, the shield's gone though, that's good. Stagger and Ishmael. I think if Ishmael dies, we lose, I presume. I don't know, I don't know if it said that, but I assume so. You get staggered, a lot of staggers happening. It's not great, but you are gonna run very low on your ego resource. Very soon. Okay. Are you close enough to getting staggered yet? Almost there. That's good. The burn might have done it. Almost. Not quite, though. You only have 5 Queequeg's ego left, though. Excellent. Okay, let's see. Lantern. We need to use Lantern just to heal up a little bit, I think. For safety reasons. We can, like, lifetime stew this one. Okay, that'll work well enough. I think you're gonna get staggered by the Lantern, hopefully. Oh, that's right, the shield. I forgot about the barrier. That's not good. The barriers are really not good for us right now. We should win all our classes at least. This looks like nothing, yeah. You got staggered by your... I don't even know what staggered him there, honestly. Oh, he's gonna die. Of course he is. He's gonna take the one-side attack. Should have let Ryoshu take the hits and just perish. Would have been a little bit of a smart idea, I think. I didn't think that through enough. Come on. You're right there. Okay, that's fine. Gregor died. You staggered yourself, though, thanks to the burn. Okay. We need you dead. Hi, Gregor's just a little too fragile sometimes. The fact that the music is, like, still looping, and it seems like it's, like, a minute-long loop or something, it makes me really think there is another phase still. Is there gonna be one where Queequeg actually... Or no, God. One where Ahab actually uses her own ego instead of just relying on, like, the scraps of others? Let's speak down to 20. I'm the captain of this lake, of the city. I shall seize this beast's heart and sever the evil from its roots. Oh. Oh, yo. Snag harpoon. Oh, deflects it with her shoe. The pallid whale and Ahab. They force their way into the cracks in our hearts. Everyone has those cracks in their hearts. They're what makes us hesitate, what makes us waver. Confusion, loneliness, the anxiety of the unknown, the fear of knowing that the people, the things you cherish, will one day leave your side. They tightly choke these fragile, countless cracks in our hearts to the point of breaking. Before I even knew it, those cracks in my heart were filled with a singular obsession, so much so that I was suffocating. I will kill Captain Ahab, the cause of all evils in the world that has brought me to this point. That obsession has wrapped me so tightly, and in so many impenetrable layers that I could no longer even recognize the times I've spent with everyone, and the choices I've made. And all of a sudden, I began to sink, even memories of my own shape fading into oblivion. I'm lost here. I don't know where to go anymore. What the hell are you doing in there? Come out. Heath? Cliff? When did this happen? When did it... I didn't realize. No. I saw that very same look on your mug from the moment we first met. Thought you might suffocate and kick the bucket any minute. Pallid membrane devours Queequeg before Ishmael's eyes. I'm so sorry, Queequeg. I couldn't save you. No. I was too late. Too late to think about what is right and what is wrong. Think for myself. Too late. I should have been more... I should have... Hey. Your name. Tell me. Once more. Oh! She's gonna say call me Ishmael. The Great Lake may be one of the worst places in the city, but it sure has a pretty sunset. Your name. What? My name? Why? Because your hair color. I like it. Whales. When they die, they turn to the sun. And your hair color. Sunset color. So when I throw the harpoon, whales turn to you. We can be good friends. Well, call me Ishmael, if you please. There it is. That's the first paragraph. That's the first sentence of Moby Dick. Call me Ishmael. Call me Ishmael. Queequeg disintegrated until she was no more. Ishmael limps towards Ahab. The captain is on the ground, defeated. In Ishmael's hand is the harpoon that has been whetted and sharpened for this singular moment. You're in my way, Dante. Again. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep getting in my way? Why do you even turn the clock for me? What the hell do you get out of all of this? What? Does pretending to be a good person help you feel better? I wanted to know more about you. So I can find you a path that doesn't go in circles. Do you even know? Do you even know where you're going? I'm constantly searching. Maybe I summoned the flow of time to turn the hands of my clock. To find the paths for the endlessly wandering sinners. For all those who are lost. So that I may not be lost. Ishmael, we're all captains of our own hearts. Can't take that line seriously, Dante. We just happen to be sailing the same path, and sometimes we let each other take the helm. But at the end of all things, you still have to be the captain of your own ship. You're the one who has to steer your very own path. So don't you dare let go of your helm before the voyage is over, because I won't either. Ishmael slowly approaches Ahab. Her face is shrouded in a grim shadow. So you finally killed everyone. Didn't even leave a single one of them alive. Yeah. And you're the last one. Yes, now we have become one and the same, Ishmael. The paths to our destinations are both unclouded. Any sacrifice, any amount of death can be justified as long as we can see our missions through to their end. As long as we kill that, we will have nothing more to wish for in our lives. You're wrong. One day, I had a sudden epiphany that I was tired of living like this. Someone you equip some Marlin torches. Aimlessly taking tests, earning certificates, finding a place in a nest, landing myself a good career. Struggle in an endless competition, writhing and thrashing every single day to be a feather of a wing, so that I won't fall behind. All that to trap myself into a desk job to make money. Yeah, I quit. What am I going to do now? I don't know. I don't care. I wanted to leave everything behind. Everyone that told me not to do this. I wanted this dreary existence to end. I don't know if that meant that I wanted to die or if I just wanted to do something new with my life. But I knew that I was always fond of the waters. So if I were to die, I wanted to die near a body of water. Recruiting sailors for a whaling ship. Huh. For the first time in my life, my heart began to pound. Requirements: an able body that does not suffer seasickness. That's it? Another would be the generosity of your heart to not whine when someone tosses you a rag to shine the bow of the ship. Who am I talking to? Just an old salt who doesn't like how the solid earth fears against her one good leg. Whales are magnificent yet mysterious monsters. Everyone flees screaming at the sight of a whale, but we give it a toothy grin and a wild guffaw. Every morning that I woke, I wondered what it meant to live. This woman stood before the recruitment board as I have, but her sights were set on something beyond the lake's horizons. Though she had but one leg, she stood taller than anyone else. The Pequod, huh? The ship's captain must be one lucky person. Why do you think that? I wanted to be like her. Not a lot of sailors out there willing to work for such a pittance. Still, sailing with this ship will net you a grade 9 fixer license for the Aid Association. Oh, first mention of Aid Association. So it might actually be, my guess was it was something seafaring related, so it might actually be like that. Cool. Now there's only one association we have not heard the name of. That being the, what's it called? 12th in Greek, Dodeca. Dodeca's the 12th, but its name hasn't been mentioned, so we've heard every other association so far. I hope to be like her one day, to be someone who will face the destiny of her own choosing, to have something I could give it my all, with conviction and without a moment of hesitation. Yes. Break my heart open and fill my skull, Ishmael. Where must my harpoon strike? Wait, can I target myself? No, darn. Sometimes the answer isn't right before me. Where do I target then? I see what it's saying for me to do, but I can't hit the whale. Can you keep on giving me hints? As I move forwards, I have to turn and look beside me. Oh, there it is. Okay, I had a feeling it was the whale heart, but it wasn't letting me target it yet. Yeah. There was once a time when I wanted to be like you. Once, I was your mermaid, devoured and overridden by your beliefs. I swam toward a towering mad whale that wore your face. Because if I didn't know if I could go on. My years of aimless wandering, my loss of everyone that was ever precious to me, that I was the only one who survived, that once I had one chance to get them back, I ended up killing them with my own hands. All of that had to be your fault. That was the only way to make it bearable. Before I saw that recruitment post, after I boarded the Pequod, even after I joined Limbus Company, I've never taken the helm of my own ship. But I think I've finally found my compass. Does a mere deckhand dare speak of her own compass now? Yeah, an incredibly annoying compass that keeps getting in my way, but they're also a compass that, even as they waver, points to where I want to go. Aw, that's sweet. So I want to go on an adventure with that compass. A real adventure. To explore and learn this world we live in. But that bloodied past I've sailed in this voyage is also a path that I charted. I accept that now, and I'll carry that weight with me. All of it. That's why I have to let you live. That is how I will chart my own path. What? God, just looking at her ego, it's certainly something.
내가 모는 배가 좀 흔들릴 테니 다들 꽉 잡아.
What? What have you?
자세히 봐.
Look at me.
지금도 당신과 내가
Tell me that we're still one and the same. Why? Why? Golden bow received. You should have stabbed me. That harpoon should have pierced my heart. How? Why were you the one to... We must find the pallid whale. Look alive, men! Spring! Roar! God. Carpenters, tighten the ropes around your harpoons. Helmsman, set course to the whale. Short-circuiting. Alright. You've got no one left. Full sail, my first mate. Row, the pallid pill from which the all evils of the world spout. We sail. She's just delusional at this point, yeah. Navigators, chart course. We set sail. We set sail. Ahab roars. She cries out to her crew, but they will never return. Her voice scatters to nothingness. I will watch you live, because you are the proof of my wandering years. So that I may endlessly struggle against the devouring seas, the testament of my sins, my whale. No, you will not look down at me! I am Captain Ahab. Pale blood explodes from the gaping rupture in the whale's heart, as though the Pequod's crew were raising a toast to victory. Drink to the pallid whale's death. Drink to the downfall of Captain Ahab. Thus, the voyage came to an end. Oi! The whale's not letting us out, it's caving in on itself! So, what she said about destroying the heart and escaping? Of course, full of lies to the end. Well, it technically wasn't a lie. We will eventually end up outside the whale. He didn't say anything about being outside the whale in one piece, I guess. Ugh, I should have seen this coming. Yeah. You should have. Thump. Oh? Something dropped a large, sturdy rope from above us. Oh. Who dropped that rope? Doesn't matter. Let's take it! Who's it gonna be? There's a couple options. Could be Virgilius. Could be Indigo, Elder. Could be Soud. I'll stare at the rope for a moment. What are you standing around there for? Let's go. This rope. Could be Quick. I have a feeling that this rope won't snap. Ah. You should have killed me. I should have been the one to kill the whale. What about her? We'll let her watch as this place crumbles around her. The captain must go down with the ship after all. Got her there. We all grabbed onto the rope and climbed. Like Ishmael said, this rope did not snap. We felt the cool breeze blowing in from the outside. We never once looked back at the abyss that was the whale. Never. After some time. Apparently the whale's hide's too thick and tough for most things to puncture. So, how'd you do it? The Indigo Elder did not seem to mind Roja's persistent, somewhat rude questioning. He replied patiently. I do not know if it's because the pallid whale swallowed the golden bow, or because it swallowed you and your friends, but its behaviors changed in ways that I had never seen before. I presume that something had gone wrong in its brain. So, I punctured a hole in it with my anchor. That is all. Now, 2 of the 5 calamities of the lake have met their end by your hands. Will you remain here, Indigo Elder? Why would I leave? The sea still harbors 3 calamities. What a legend. He didn't die after all. He's just gonna go keep on, like, fishing until the end of his days. Honestly, mad respect. That butterfly. Oh, Rim? A solitary butterfly takes a moment to rest, before fluttering over the lake's surface. That butterfly looks similar to the one we saw in the Lobotomy Corp branch. Of course, Sinclair is super interested because, you know, Damien. It appears to be the exact same butterfly. I'm envious to be able to cross the lake so unbound, so freely like that. Is he going to reference the poem? I know Rim, like, based on, of course, a real author, of course, wrote a poem about a butterfly flying over the ocean and, like, not knowing that the water would, like, be bad for it. What do you think his deal was? Rim. He did help us at the end of the day, but he has certainly expectations of us. I expect that he will return. I don't like being a pawn in some dodgy bloke's games. I think he was watching us from a short distance away. Maybe a step away. Ishmael was gazing beyond the lake's horizons. She no longer casts her gaze into its waters. Looking into the sunset. Aw, Ishmael. Oh, I was reading the winds. We're cutting it close. I expect to see the waves rushing in our direction at any minute. Ishmael chuckled lightly. And let's face it head on this time. Ready, Dante? don't know how to sail.
아직도
Don't you understand?
몰랐어요.
After all that,
아무리 배를
doesn't matter how
타고
good of
가는
a
기술을
sailor you
가지고
are.
있어봤자 제일 중요한 건
What's important is that
누군가
someone is there to help
올바른
steer you
방향을
right.
알려주는 것이라는 걸. 그리고
And as the
나는 이
first mate of
배의
this ship,
1등 항해사로서
I'll trust and follow
당신이
your
알려주는 방향을
direction.
믿으면서 갈 거예요. 그러니까
So, you're my
지금은
captain,
당신이
for
내
now.
선장이라는 뜻이죠. 언젠가
My
모험을
skiff will
떠날
go on an
저쪽
adventure
배를
of its own one
당신과
day.
림버스
But for
컴퍼니라는
now,
큰
I've tied
배에
that skiff to a
묶어놓고
bigger ship called
따라가 볼
Limbus
거예요.
Company and you.
이 항해의 끝에는
Because I really want to
뭐가
find out
있을지
what's waiting for me at
정말
the end of this
궁금하거든요.
voyage. Besides,
이제
you guys are the only friends I have
당신들
left.
말고 친구도 없고요.
Ishmael,
하지만
I'll trust your decisions and your orders,
선장의
Captain.
명령을 믿는 동시에
But I'm not going to just
나는
accept
그
them at a face
명령에 대해
value. I'll constantly
끊임없이
question and try to
의심하고
understand them,
질문하며
as a good first mate should do,
제 나침반이
so that when I see that
당신의
my compass no
나침반과
longer
결국
aligns with
맞지
yours,
않게 된다면
I can take my skiff and
언제든 제
sail
배를
away,
타고 떠날 수 있도록 두 번 다신
so that I won't let
멈추지
anything
않고
consume me again,
나를
so that I
잃지
won't lose
않게.
myself again. I can see the waves rushing towards us from a distance. The waves are as colossal as always. There is a little fear in my heart. Yet, well, I think we can manage that.
파도와 접촉까지 15초.
Waves incoming in 15
배를
seconds.
잡아라,
Get to the helm, swap. No.
아니, 1등 항해사
First mate Ishmael.
이스마엘.
선장도 아닌데
You're not even the
일어나서는
captain,
많이
Otis.
왔네요.
Come
오티스
on.
씨. 분위기
Sorry for intruding. Oh yeah, Karen's the captain. According to Dawn.
키는 카론이 잡아.
But Karen's got the helm.
다들 손잡이를
Hold on,
잡아.
everyone.
아,
Now that's a proper Ishmael sigh. Haven't heard her do that in a long while. With it, she tightly gripped the handle of the bus, her gaze fixed on the approaching waves. Determined to never allow herself to be swept up by the tempest that the waves bring. Her hair, the color of sunset, flows and flutters in the wind.
바람이
The
좋네요.
wind feels nice.
새로운 곳으로
It's the
배를
perfect breeze to
띄우기에는
push us towards a new
딱이겠어요.
voyage. Voyage to
아이스크림
ice cream.
먹으러 가는 거야.
Splish splash.
첨벙 첨벙.
Oh, the cutscene. The image is gonna have them eating ice cream, isn't it?
그림자를 쫓던 나날들 남은 건 허망한 기억 불길이 나를 태운 것처럼 내 손엔 짙은 먼지뿐 쉼없이 달려왔던 나를 죄어오던 시간들 이조차 그리워질까 먼 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 지을 수 있기를 내겐 남은 알 수 없는 시간과 이제는 나가야 할 때 자신을 태워 사라져가는 촛불과 닮아 있구나 승부를 세도 던져진 날 속에 내 길을 갈 수 있기를 너는 날 언젠가는 돌이켜볼 기억 속에 미소 질 수 있도록 멀리 멀리 날아가고 싶어 밤하늘의 새처럼 별에 닿을 수 있게 이 밤 또다시 찾아오겠지만 괜찮아 다 사라지네 괜찮아
God.
꼬락서니까 참.
Yeah. I kind of was hovering over it, but it sure did show Herman in the credits. Bad sign. What a mess. It's still not in your sights. That cannot be. We must continue our search. Comb every corner.
그 고래가 죽게
Sorry that the whale died.
안타깝게 생각해. 그렇다고
But you don't have to completely give up on life, do you?
없잖니?
What you've lost is but a single whale.
고작
You're here to point and jeer this Captain Ahab, have you?
선장
Captain, in this world of infinite possibilities, do you really think that there is but a single pallid whale?
가능성의 세계 하나뿐. 그래.
Yes. Now there's a spark in your eyes. I think we're starting to understand each other.
당신이 찾고 있는
I'll help you kill that whale, and I'll make sure that you're the one who gets to do it this time,
모든 세계
so that you may hunt every pallid whale in every world.
내가 필요한
All I require from you is your staunch determination and
강인한
conviction.
집념과 신념이야. 자,
So, is that more than enough reason for you to come aboard my ship?
충분하겠지? 즐거운 항해가
Let's make this
되겠지.
voyage a good one. Yep. Had a feeling. There we go.
깔끔하게
26% damage was done by Ishmael. Of course, Gregor did a lot too. Nice. We get a single level 4 ticket from that. Okay. Good to know, good to know. We want free lunacy as well. And if we go back in... A little more lunacy too. Don't really have anything to spend it on, but it's more lunacy. And I looked at that for a split second, but if we look at the Canto icon... Yeah. And there it is, it's the boat. The fathoms of the ego, as we saw it, ever so slightly. Oh, there's the patch. There's the patch that apparently makes things easy or something? I don't know. Adjust difficulties. What did it do? Let's see. Lowered boss enemies core and part HP for floor 1. Lowered certain enemies part HP on floor 2. Powerful enemies core and part HP. Just lowered the HPs and, like, defense level resistances for a lot of things, it would seem. Huh. I need to probably get the download going. Well, I managed to beat this pre-patch, so, you know, I'm a gamer. Yeah. And as you saw in the credits, the Millie song is called Compass. When we get the full version, it'll be a little more easy to understand what was going on exactly. Did I not hit download? What? I think I accidentally hit close or something. The additional errors. What are the errors going on in the meantime? Here's power-up does not display properly yet. Some characters' ports loaded incorrectly. I don't know, some units were sometimes unkillable.
구태여 좋냐 안 좋냐를 따지자면 밤보다는 낮을 선호하는 편입니다. 보이지
Yeah, there's a couple of random changes here and there, but I managed to beat it, you know. Oh yeah, here's the reward for the fact they got the best indie game, the best Korean indie game on the App Store of 2023 award thing. Well, if anyone didn't manage to beat it, you know, pre-update, you're a coward. Okay, but in all seriousness, that was an incredible end. Like, I already thought Canto 5 was really good, but that ending hit it out of the park. Jeez. I didn't know it was possible for them to go that, like, hard. I don't know. Oh god, this episode's gonna be like 2 hours long. That's fine. That's fine. That's how it is. I was very enthralled the entire way through. It is 3:20 a.m. for me, and I have to wake up at 7. So I have approximately 3.5 hours of sleep to get to. Overall, this was insanely good. I wish I could say more about it right now, but I am going to pass out. But anyways, that will be all for Canto 5. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time, whatever next time may be. Bye.